My name is Bill Griffith. I own Bigger Hammer Racing, which is a Formula V race preparation shop and trackside support company. My first race here in a Formula V was in 1976. And I had my first race victory here in October of 1979. I've raced all those years here, have had a wonderful time. Formula V is a great class, and we normally have a lot of competitors. Died out for a little bit, but as you can see, we're back. We have 19 Formula Vs here this weekend, and so we are really going to miss this racetrack. We've raced different configurations at this racetrack over the years. I have the lap record for the 1.8 mile configuration, and I don't even remember what year it was, sometime in the 90s, because the 2.9 mile is a much more interesting racetrack, and so we haven't run the short course in years. But we are really going to miss this old racetrack.
Hey Bill, how did you come up with your company name?
Bigger Hammer Racing. That's a mechanics term. When you have a problem, you get a bigger hammer. In 1974, this is only the second year that I was racing. Back in my youth, I had a little problem with my temper, and I was beating on a Formula V front suspension with a hammer, and I was wailing on it, and I wasn't getting anywhere. And this old boy was standing there looking at me, and I'm wailing away, and I stopped to take a breath, and he says, "Bill, you know what you need?" And I said, "What?" And he said, "You need a bigger hammer."
My name is David Love. I race in the NASA Racing Series. I've been a corner worker with SCCA and here with CVAR. I've worked with the Driver's Edge. I've worked with the Texas World Speedway Driver Instruction Group. I've spent a lot of time here. Came to the very first race, the very first Can-Am race back in 1968. I was 8 years old. Always loved racing. Once my kids grew up and I could afford to go racing myself, I started corner working and then advanced into racing. I spent many, many years here. Came to the race where A.J. Foyt won an IndyCar race and a stock car race in the same day. The following year I came back, it was 1978. Came with a buddy of mine. All we brought was a sleeping bag, and it started to rain Friday night or Saturday night. We were looking for a place to sleep, and saw that Winter Circle had a tarp over the top. So he and I went through the tunnel that goes under the Speedway and came up in the hot pits and spent the night. And our alarm clock on Sunday morning was, "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Texas World Speedway."
I'm Herb Hilton. I'm the president of CVAR. This is our final event at Texas World Speedway. I've been coming here for the last 15 years. I used to race in Group 2 in a MG midget and talked my sons into racing, and they're now racing in my old MG midget and a new Bug-Eye Sprite, and I'm now in Group 1 in a Mustang. But the really exciting thing is that I'm here with my two older sons and my grandson, so there's 3 generations of us here for the weekend. And this makes it really special, capping off the closure of this historic track. And this is our biggest turnout that we've ever had as a club, 232 cars, and great weather, great racing, great camaraderie. We just finished dinner, and I just am so sorry that this track is closing, and particularly because I live 40 minutes from here and I can go home and sleep in my own bed rather than in a tent or in the hotel. So as we've put on our dash plaques and on our stickers and on our glasses, Texas World Speedway, thanks for the memories. We love you.
My name's Steve Knight. This is my 6th year racing. My very first race was here at this track. As a student, learned how to drive here. Gonna miss this place terribly. Very nostalgic, right?
And close to home.
And close to home. We live in Conroe, so we love coming here. We also race in the Dallas area. We race in Oklahoma, which is takes forever to get there. But this is our home track. We love this place, and we're going to be very sad that it's gone. So most of us started here, and I guess now we're finished here.
Well, I can tell you that all of us started here, actually, at least sitting right here. So first time I came here, I was 12 years old, and I came to the Texan 250. And interestingly enough, the blue bathrooms are still blue. I don't think the paint was peeling quite as bad back then, but it reminds me of when I was 12 years old, actually. So I've been coming here for a long time. Been racing here for about 2 years. And I'm Dan Hilton. I'm from the Woodlands.
There you go. Thank you, Dan. My name is Randy Riney. I've been racing for 13 years now. Been coming out to Texas World Speedway ever since I was a kid. My first time to come to this track, came to meet Carroll Shelby at a Shelby meet. Got to talk to him. I also got a book signed, and that's one of the highlights of me coming here. But we raced with CVAR. I raced the Mighty 100 midget. Actually, it's a Sprigget. 1972 model.
Is it ready to race tomorrow?
Yes, we'll be racing, and we will be racing tomorrow.
Also hit the back by the president of our club today. Former president.
Yeah, but I will still beat all these guys.
With a broken car.
With a wrecked up car. Anyway, thank you. Scott, please.
Well, he won't beat all these guys because I'm in a different group. I'm Scott Barrett. I've been racing here 5 years, I believe. I've raced the blue Golf, blue Chevy, Coke Chevy Special that won the Nationals back in 1967 for D-Mod. We're going to miss this track. We've been here a long time. I got my starts here. It's sad. It's sad. Yes.